Hello again.
Because Scapegoat
It's
tried
me,
drinking
it's
it the other
Friss.
day. I got a can, opened it, took a swig, put it
Is that
down, and
so?
started doing something.
Yeah,
And without
um,
missing a beat
I'm
in the middle of doing something, our
How have you been?
Scapegoat hand was already reaching for it to take another swig.
Oh dear.
decent, I think.
Coffee,
I
please.
can't remember.
Scapegoat was playing a drinking game.
That's fair.
It's been one of those sort of like
Scapegoat's like, oh wait a second.
weekends with training, and then there was overtime training as well. So my brain a little bit like,
Yes.
bleh.
No, I do understand that.
Yeah.
How do I put this? Fourth dimensionally, I'll be working more from Monday through Friday. So,
I mean,
indeed.
I've got some training in 7 hours, so I can't be here too long today. I'll
I
go
see.
prepare.
I have no self-control, so I'll be here for the full session tonight.
Mind or just green?
So,
Training aside, do you feel alright?
yeah, I've just been doing not much. It's been great.
As expected. Must be a luxury for you.
Alright. I went and got my nails repainted,
So I can see.
but that's also because, you know, like salons and stuff. There's a lot of envy around there.
Indeed.
It's nice.
I can comment on the nails, but I think I already commented enough last time I saw him.
Yeah,
Probably, dear.
it's fine.
So you went to the salon to get your nails painted.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Use
what
a
we talked
special
about
kind
Steve.
for you though, so it doesn't just melt.
Oh yeah. But
If I remember correctly.
I also go there to consume.
Oh, one word of warning.
Sin. Yeah. Yeah.
You regularly visit Zafira, correct?
Yeah. Mostly, yeah.
So I have heard rumors of a hunter going around there who tends to try and specialize in your kind. So let's just keep a relatively low profile while over there.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I mostly just go to like.
I was more warning for you and your family, dear. I understand that one of your sisters is a bit less than subtle.
Outgoing.
Which one?
Oh,
I wouldn't know, dear.
Angry one,
It's just what I've heard.
or
Oh, the angry one.
angry
Yes,
one. Okay.
The angry one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
More for you and your family, just to keep a relatively low profile. At least, relatively speaking.
Well, I would say
you'll be fine, obviously,
we do that, but like we don't somehow.
Precisely. So,
Like, oh yeah,
it's only hearsay, but just in case.
Right.
I see your tail isn't as rigid as before as well.
What? It wasn't rigid before either.
Now, the past few times I've seen you, it's been rather rigid, but I see it's working now.
It shouldn't have been, but ooh.
your tail is rock hard.
It used to be.
Here comes my protege.
Oh my god.
Hello, how's it going? Sorry, one
Oh
second.
my God.
See, that happens when you take too much Viagra. The tail just gets...
I'm too young for that.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm only in my 400s.
Hi.
Hi.
Lovely weather we're having.
Well, it's always sunny or nice here. What do you mean weather?
Well,
too much grapefruit
because
also could cause...
It's good weather then, right? Because it's not raining. I mean, I'm not opposed to
Well,
rain.
too much
I mean, unless you like rain,
grapefruit
then
also
that's
causes
cool, I guess.
to not
But,
be able to absorb medicine.
You're asking a fish if they like rain. I want you to think about that very carefully. I
is
am
it ever
standing
loud
on dry
when you're swimming in water and it like pelts the top of your roof, the water roof? You know, like what I'm saying. Where is it loud or is it like?
Hello.
When you live in a house and you hear the
Welcome
rain
to
hit
the
your
stream,
roof, is it
just-
annoying?
Chilling
No, I kind of like it, but
in character,
Exactly, so it's fine.
being a slothful little shit.
Oh, All right.
How are you?
Cool. I'm gonna, go talk to that dame over there. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Oh no.
So, you like soft tacos or what?
Pardon me?
Grabs ear. Michael, what have I said about calling people dames?
Oh, right. This fair maiden of the land. No, this
No.
nice young lady.
You can call me Ashen.
Ashen, like, hey, Ashen one. Woo, woo. I'm sorry.
I keep on forgetting how
Because you didn't
entertaining
make the
you
fire?
are.
Me? Hear that? She said I was entertaining.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people say that about you.
Did you realise
good
by
thing, right?
taking him under your wing,
Sure.
you've just put yourself
Oh,
under
no
like
worries,
10
burning
times
up
more
the
stress?
cantina.
His capabilities and training are more than adequate. It's his personality in public that I've got a fucking issue with.
Hi,
Yeah,
I have issues.
that's the problem with having geniuses. They're smart in one thing, but they're absolutely inept in another thing.
This is the point I bring up to everyone else. He
You'll
has
be
untapped potential.
You can be absolutely
Yeah,
in number one in one field, and as soon as you like in another field, you are absolutely worse than anything everybody else.
Indeed, like myself with mathematics, I can go die in a hole.
Yeah.
What?
Like someone can be a really good physics teacher and know everything about physics, but they can't cook for shit.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Which is funny when
They
you
can-
think about it.
Yeah, exactly. They can somehow make an egg and turn it into charcoal.
I'm doing all right.
Mhm.
So
Charcoal's the easiest thing to cook.
Yeah, but they were trying to make fried egg.
Trouble.
I suppose if you're a fire spirit, it's not too bad.
I'm staying out of trouble, like a good man. I mean, yes.
They're applying-
me trouble.
they're applying it correctly.
There we go.
Just
Yeah,
not applying it in the way they like.
Yeah, but
True.
that's
Like,
me.
imagine
I'm seeing the same issue as before. All of the cups are invisible to me.
Oh, I see them.
It'd be
I see
very unfortunate.
everything.
It'd be like,
Yes, this has happened 3 times now, so I don't know what's going on.
I see
I know I
everything.
fucked up, but I don't know how.
Your eyes are wrong, old man.
Pan.
That was a very meta comment, wasn't it?
Maybe I need some
Ah,
glasses.
yes, I love it when people aggressively break their wrists at me.
It's fine. Right, you ready?
I'm just.
Give me a nub. Nub 5.
Oh, yes, no, I can do that.
Nub 5.
Magic.
Wait, this.
No, it's like the spring. It's the spring-loaded high five.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, well, you're
Pepper and salt. It's a dream ride. I don't know what it was.
Oh shit! I've just remembered something. I've just remembered something that's happened this weekend. So
I hope you have a
Maribel went to the meat rack place.
Imagine being that bad.
My old roommate was there.
Salt and pepper.
I hope you have
Lance.
a happy new year.
Do you know what he apparently announced to people? When we were still on the bunk bed, I invited my magic teacher there, and he was there. He was present for an event. I'm being very
Telling me he watched you get created.
yeah. Yeah. He announced this
Like literally, and then literally they have the,
at the meat rack in Lower Sphere.
How long has it been?
So what?
How long has it been?
I think that might have been when he was still like properly like human robot instead of like furry robot. That's a while back
You're
now.
telling me that your roommate felt so awkward that he just didn't mention when he was in the room while you two got it
Do
on.
you know what's fucked up? I'm the top bunk.
Yeah, Lawrence and Rose.
Just imagine you're very tired. You make some lemonade. You make some lemonade. Also,
I'm gonna avoid the comments that have come to mind for your own sake.
Yeah. Do you know what else I did? Right. I always turned AP's head round. Like, you know, I had the
Out of respect.
yeah, out of respect. But I mean, you know, it's not exactly respectful to have his fucking head in my room in the first place. But you know what? It's a memory.
While you're voting.
Well, yeah. Well, no. But I have his head in my room. Like that doesn't feel exactly respectful. But anyway, but you know, out of respect, it is like don't look at this AP. You don't need to.
Busy looking at something.
I mean, the amount of times
You're telling me that your roommate sat underneath you while your bed was getting a bit rowdy.
Yes.
Hey, living's great. You get to.
That's
At that point, they're like, the whole family's like, you're not allowed to touch any food.
yeah.
I don't care what you say, unless you're eating
How
it.
have
But
you
then
know?
when you eat it,
I
it's
lived on the
fine.
streets for
But when you're trying to do something with it, no touch it.
4 months
You're not allowed to
and
make
30 days and 20 seconds
Get transferred.
off Top Ramen. You have Top.
Hey, Ram.
You have Top
I
Ramen.
had ramen.
I'm fine.
What?
I've just had my nightmare.
Top
I had
Ramen.
Alright.
Yeah, Top
Yeah,
Ramen.
You got ramen for me?
No, I was asking if they had ramen.
Wake back up. You can head
Right.
back to
I was
the
talking about.
You gotta be respectful.
Explain, Ferris.
Alright.
Explain, Ferris, please.
So my old roommate Lance, like robot guy,
Oh.
he apparently told people at a place in Lower Saphira that he was present when
What about your parents?
a meeting went on between me and my magic teacher.
What about maybe you got a little special
Okay.
In his bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
But he was the bottom bunk, and like, you know, I don't know why he stayed. If
Wait, isn't your
That's
magic teacher, girlfriend, partner, whatever, isn't she like 2 feet taller than you? How did it
yes,
not crush the bed?
it's a very sturdy bed.
You know, maybe
So I can see.
Yeah, if you use magics to. Yeah.
Well, true.
Interesting.
Hello, Monty.
Wait, have you been to the treehouse before? Because like,
No, but I've seen pictures.
yeah, I don't know how most of the rooms stay up in that tree. It's magic. It's what we go with.
True.
It's magic.
Also, however, Ferris,
Yeah.
one very, very important note. How did you notice in the small room that is yours, when you entered with your magic teacher with the intent to have a private lesson, that your roommate was sitting on the bottom fucking bunk?
He might not have been
How did you
sitting.
not
He
notice
might have
this?
been laying down in like power saving mode.
It would have been relatively clear that someone was laying there, and I think you should have checked anyway.
I mean, you know he's a robot.
Not really true, depending on
Parsing no mode or not, you know it's a record function.
Yeah,
I
that's why I turn around like my
That
old
means
friends
there is
like
potentially a home video
dead
of your
head.
activities somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you already announced it to people in Lower Saphira.
Would it be beyond your roommate to sell
I mean,
illicit videos?
you're not gonna have it.
He doesn't need that idea. I don't think he'd do it, but he doesn't need that idea.
I'm pretty sure they already have that idea.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, they're a robot, so they're technically not sometimes.
We are talking about the same person who shined their undercarriage to a mirror. So, yeah.
True.
Oh fuck.
True.
Though to be fair though, the last I heard, he was also full furry at this point, like you know, fleshy furry instead of
Full fairy.
like he wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm organic.
Still a robot.
No, he went organic somehow. He became an organic furry.
Well, then I mean,
Interesting.
but
I see.
Oh.
Oh, you've made
Things
my
happen.
night, Ferris. Thank you for
Things-
telling me your awful life story.
I can't help it that my whole existence is ridiculous.
Pain.
To be fair, at least everything for you is in retrospect, whereas for Michael, it's live right now.
Oh yeah.
True.
I don't know, but like, I don't think it's a
So,
good idea. But I mean,
you have
maybe it's just
retrospect,
another
you can
one I might
fix things.
act out and-
You can't.
Oh no, he can't fix this. This is beyond
I mean,
fixing.
I'm not too worried though either. Like, cause, what am I gonna do?
And you know exactly where to stab, right between those two
Hmm.
ribs.
Killing someone?
No,
We're not killing anyone
I'm
here.
not gonna kill anyone. I can't. I shouldn't. No, killing is bad.
The fist.
Made him
Yeah, this is scapegoat.
Where's up? I've been explaining about the whole.
I don't know.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
never mind.
I've been explaining about the whole Lance telling people at the meat wreck.
I saved you.
I'll just have you know that.
You know, chaos ensued.
Oh dear.
Not my problem.
Today is a good day.
Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
It is a good day.
I think he has enough.
Sorry about that, my mouth fell off. If I'm honest.
Oh, okay.
It fell down the left side, I guess.
Does Mike own a knife?
What?
Does Mike own a
Yeah,
knife?
yeah.
Nobody
Just
owns a
provided
training
a bit of
source.
fun for about 10 or so minutes.
Is it
Well,
sharp?
the last 5-10 minutes.
One side is.
Is that
Okay.
a smart idea?
Wait. Apparently it does. It's sharp on
Which
He's moved
it
on
works
from
out fine
the
because
basic
it's also
training
like
and the
Mike's here,
that
so
is half blunted, half sharp.
I'm not
So you can-
the biggest disaster in the
It
room.
has
It's
a-
great.
The wooden ones.
No. So it's still
No,
metal,
it's
but
not
this
broken.
has a
No,
rubber
but-
cover for one side, so that it can be attached as well. So you can train with either.
More convenient, actually.
It's by my own
It
design.
looks like a failed clown that turned to witchcraft.
Oh,
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm only going to be here for
You look like
about
a
another
clown.
40 or so minutes because
Garcia, does this look like
'Cause
a failed
work
clown
in the
that
morning
turned to
again.
witchcraft?
Why are you asking me this? I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, fine.
Fuck
don't
work,
have
I've-
an answer. Hey, any of you?
it's tiring.
Does this one look like a failed clown that turned to witchcraft? Why are you looking at me? It's that one.
How are we doing?
My eyes are there. Focusing on all three of you. Currently, I'm focused on this one right here. So no,
And do you agree?
I'll
I
have a
don't see
tea,
any
please.
failure. I do not see any failure.
So,
Unique glasses.
Yeah.
You're just.
Wait, just
so
one
unique
tea?
clown.
No.
Right.
Yeah, they said they were
Two credits.
oh, two. Yeah.
Yeah, they just said you failed. You didn't fail, so you're a
I don't
clown.
see any fail.
Brain not good sometimes.
Yeah, it happens. My brain decides to go burst sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like two.
Can't do anything there.
It's hard to enunciate the
You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me.
Always confusion.
So, what are the things that have been happening with you? Anything new?
Actually, no.
Hmm.
Wild, wacky?
What's more stuff?
Existence. That's pretty wacky.
Yeah.
I mean, that can be wild. Yeah, it can be that.
Nah, just bit training, bit of going to Lotus Garden, where it's been pretty fucking busy. It's been fun. What else?
This disappointment. They don't eat food.
I don't think there's anything else really.
That's why they just want to be alive. Look at them. They're so
I don't think there's
disgusting.
really anything
They're
else.
not
It's
what
been
they
sort of
don't
like a
eat. You need to eat.
quiet few days-ish.
I actually helped out Dexter and
Yeah, I think you need a little bit more me on this.
crap, I have to remember his name
I can
sooner or
wrap
later.
my
But
arm around your. I can
I
wrap
helped
my
out
arm
Dexter
around
and
your
someone
wrist.
else with
You
training
are
yesterday.
That's
you
fair.
are malnourished. You need
That
to
was
eat.
fun.
Yeah.
Did he get out his like big hands?
Look at the ankles and legs. Look at the ankles and legs.
He wanted to
Look
get
at how
better with
skinny
his
that-
chainsword,
This
so I was
this
helping
is
him
to
with his
masquerade how skinny they are in these.
chainsword.
So like
Yeah.
posture and all that stuff.
More or less, I was more or less kind of better posture with it, and it's one of those things where you have to be more aggressive with.
This is the reason we want your world to end.
He had to try to overwhelm his
I
opponent.
don't think that's allowed.
That makes sense.
And then I proceeded, when he was training along with me, I then
Can we
proceeded
call that
to
a threat?
do the exact same thing I
Not
told him to
really,
do to his
no.
the other person.
It's just a clown. I don't think they can really do much.
Oh, so you had a bit of fun at least then.
Joking around.
I had a little bit of fun myself.
Okay, that's good. That's the important bit. As long as you had fun.
I
And
mean,
I had
if
to
he was
hold back,
threatening us,
obviously.
I think can we sue them for threatening a minor?
Otherwise, he goes.
I hope it. They would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we take everything you own
Sweet. Yeah, no. I did go get my nails done as well. So, like,
What?
But
taking that
it's
hat,
just
you don't know what
repainted. But I just go to.
Are you going emo on us?
They've always been black nails, but like I also go there because
You said you don't know what ownership
you know,
is.
like in
I'm
a
taking
salon,
the
there's
hat.
loads of envy and shit. I can feast on that.
But give me
So
the-
it's pretty good. What else is there? There's
And we're taking everything else.
going to like a spa or something. That's tasty there because sloth. It's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of it. I didn't miss the.
Generally
Shame
surprised
on, shame on you for threatening minors.
my nails never got in the way, honestly.
Shame. Ding, ding, ding.
I just need like special nail polish because otherwise it doesn't stay on properly.
Which one?
Diamond.
Oh.
Which one? Because depending on your quest, depending on the one.
That's actually a good question.
One
How are
get- one
these
gets
nails
a
not
pickaxe
like?
and just goes,
I can
goes
just
away and
scratch
goes
someone
into
and they're
making
just gonna be
tunnel, then
wondering why.
collecting ore material.
If they haven't broken, we'll go for it's magic. It's the answer to everything. Oh wait, why has all this happened? Magic. Oh wait,
Yeah.
why is it like this? Magic.
It's a cheap cop out, isn't it?
It works though.
It really
It
does,
and
yeah.
I agree because I do it as well. But I still understand that it's a cheap cop out.
Oh, how you doing?
No, just saying because magic.
Magic.
I mean,
Should actually just play a little bit dirty and actually go a little bit harder on them. Just start using the earth magic.
Yes.
Find a way to sue you.
Have more fun. Good. Good.
I'm a tricky. I'd like to be evil. All right.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being evil.
At least to a point, and then I'm just like, okay, I need to calm down a little bit.
It's fair.
Because I blame this place
I
for the
bite my
amount
nails
of
all the time.
chaos I think about now.
What you looking
Yeah,
at,
it's
Lisa?
pretty much chaos. It's here. Lion Fork's always been chaos whenever I went, but
Still kind of is.
yeah, but I haven't been able to go for months because of training stuff. So
Casio, do you want a hat?
Put it that way.
No, I'm fine.
Auntie, how about you? Want a hat?
3 weeks to get it replaced.
You wanted this hat. You
I don't
can't
want
just
it
take
anymore.
my hat.
Everything's
Oh, I can put it for auction.
Give it back.
No.
Give them the hat back.
what the shit?
connectivity to this
When-
realm is
Hello.
Oh yeah, we went shopping and got you that or something. What did you get from AD?
Is this your work uniform?
Alright.
I just got it.
You just got it. Wait, yeah, is it your what uniform or are you just
Actually adorable.
What?
is it
My what uniform?
your work uniform?
Is that the uniform you have to work in the bar in? Only for the maid day,
Only for the maid day apparently.
See, look what
which
we
hasn't
started.
happened yet.
Okay, okay. Just because I threw out the other.
You got a
Casio, look at me.
That's adorable.
I'm super tempted. Isn't too far-fetched.
My froggy bag is with me too.
Yes, froggy bag.
Fuck yeah.
That's what's important.
I even have my whip and this sword.
What are you doing out here?
Should have been.
Put it away.
Sorry.
They start confiscating things at the
Yeah. Sooner or later.
Why are you touching me?
But yeah, I put my nails all the time.
Okay.
Casio, someone's stroking me.
I was being into kinky shit.
That requires someone to have genitals.
Is it bad that I'm just imagining them just
What about
in the
tentacles? I
kitchen
know a lot
just
of people
baking
with
a cake
tentacles.
now?
What the fuck is that?
Genitals.
Can I get you anything?
Look,
I want muffin.
they need to turn because they're fucking wide. I don't understand.
That'd just be
Wide.
4 credits then.
They come from the wide dimension where everything is wide.
Yeah, it's just wider in.
That exists.
It's cornflakes. Let it be.
I don't know why I bother questioning it anymore.
There's also the long dimension.
Everything that exists.
We already know that.
Yeah,
He threatens
there's a
to
long-
destroy the
Sorry,
world.
did you say something?
There's long
I
dimension.
didn't threaten to destroy the world.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You said
Can you hold this for me?
But
Oh
you
yeah,
want our
yeah, I got it.
world
If it was in my power,
Who
Thanks.
I would have
else
already
is
done
going
it.
to do it?
It's not gonna be me. Doesn't mean that I want to be here.
And then the magic is
Why
one
are you
thing.
here then?
That is another.
Oh, that's just wide magic.
I mean, well,
Don't coin that. Don't coin that. Don't.
Can you actually see through those?
Yes.
Alright.
Let me poke it.
The
No.
multiverse is a
Oh, the
very
Pokilus.
varied
Do it.
place.
I come from the story realms. I'm well aware of strange things. But those
Like a micro now.
types of
Poke.
beings are special exceptions.
They're special.
Okay, the moment you start differentiating peoples like that is the moment you start, like, getting an army behind you, causing mass murder and genocide, and then a bunch of people come over and, like, stomp you in the ground. Things happen when you do stuff like
No.
that. Just let it be. Let it be.
Unless you're here physically.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not doing anything about it. Did I say I was doing
yeah. You
anything
probably
about
want to
it?
keep
I'm
on
just
an eye
pointing
on
it out.
Rose about that because she keeps taunting me about
Right?
being a
Well
demon
aware
and not.
about my
I'm
fiancé,
I'm a
thank you.
devil, I'm a fucking demon.
Let me put it this way. In private, she is relatively nice and calm, and it's just while she is around you, we know that Rose likes
It's
to
because she likes making fun of
wind
you.
people up. She likes to wind people up, we know this.
She's
But when we've had private topics, when I stated the fact that you two were invited to the wedding, she was perfectly fine with it and even called you devils before I pointed it out.
Fuck yes.
So it is just that she is winding you up. I don't think she's actually going to do anything, dear.
I don't know what sleep is.
I'm keeping an.
It's a brief.
Wait, I don't have a squinty look.
To the wedding.
Normally, when
But
they
I-
go into the-
I have asked for
the
that
remote
not to
cat and then
happen.
stay there for a little bit, then go back to the
But
remote.
ultimately I cannot stop them.
Why am I still holding this fucking muffin?
I think they just.
Just wanna-
Again, can't see those either, so
I just want to eat
Some
it,
people
but that.
do, but some people, a lot of
Hmm.
people don't.
But no, it's bad.
put it in the
But
bin.
but I. Oh,
Put it in the bin.
I've heard some people manage to
But
stay in the.
I like seeing.
I will reimburse them if they are.
I
If
like
they ask for a new one, I will reimburse them. Put it in the bin.
I like seeing things roll down hills sometimes.
Drake, I have a question.
things here today. What?
Does this one look malnourished?
I don't know.
No.
Kind of.
Can you
They look
stop bullying one
malnourished.
of our patrons, please?
I'm not
To
bullying
be
them, they look
fair,
malnourished.
they started bullying.
I mean, they're skinny, but I wouldn't say
Before I
malnourished.
They
even
also
got up
said
here.
they also said they're destroyed. Oh yeah, good point.
You're very bullyable.
And so are you.
So what we miss up here?
Not much.
Bit of story time.
Other than
Okay.
a fucking hilarious story.
I can't help it if
Because if you don't tell it, I will.
we can't tell it round with Sakura coming nearby. So you know.
And flat, and you can carry water on it.
Then distract her, Ferris.
She seems distracted.
Okay.
Right. Indeed.
Right. So, magic teacher. My room, which I used to share with Lance,
Wait, I thought you said
and bunk bed. He was in the room at the time, so.
He somehow did not notice his roommate in his room.
He was on
when
low
got
power
out of his
mode.
office.
He was on low power mode,
Tell them the whole, shove the whole.
is what I'm guessing.
He has the top bunk.
The top bunk. It's a reinforced bed.
His partner is 2 feet taller than him.
And then Lance told everyone at the meat rack yesterday, apparently.
I guess he had other things on his mind.
True.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why I turned my old robot friend's head around, even though he's dead.
So you don't exist.
Okay.
I'm just. Shit happens.
An idiot.
I think it's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Maybe they're your
I mean, granted, what done is done, so
Oh yeah,
I don't do anything
there's-
about it now.
yeah.
Okay, allow me to try and explain this.
But then, you know, I ain't too worried anyway. Just remember, it's go
Take
with
it in your
the
stride.
go with
All
the
he's doing
flow.
is spreading the fact that you are skilled enough to get someone of that caliber.
Well, I mean, you should realize, Lance, your roommate fucks.
How can that be
Your roommate doesn't just have sex dance, your roommate fucks.
Nothing. Everything is nothing.
Where's my bloody muffin, you twit?
Because otherwise nothing would exist.
You're being reimbursed. Get a new one from the counter and tell them I sent you.
So you are not.
It's not the same.
It rolled down the hill. It didn't roll down the hill. It rolled down the hill.
Down the hill. Did it jump out of your hands, you slippery little
Yeah.
baby hands? Are you being assaulted by a woman? Oh, never mind, it's Maribel. That's not a woman.
Oh.
And I expected you to stab him, not
Does that ever happen?
Hello.
When you two are like running at each other and you go to hug one another, do you ever just accidentally impale?
You may not.
We just
No.
we just go full like bull mode. It's like,
My horns go backwards. Easier time with that.
yeah, I keep getting like my head stuck into like doorways that go like.
Ah, I see.
You ever get stuck on the door?
Yeah, it happens a fair bit.
Yeah, he was literally just saying that.
Yeah, it's like, or I go to lean against the wall and it's like, wah, wah.
What does that do?
Yeah, you've got like little hooks at the very end of his.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's nothing. I smack you.
yeah, it's things you just gotta learn to deal with.
Exactly. There's two different things. If you eat small,
Ow.
that's not gonna happen. If you smack you.
How much is my
Damn feet.
I don't
I
know.
don't know how
there you
I
go.
feel about that request because I don't know what he is going to say once I tell him.
Okay, we could just explain it after the fact, right? And I
Some
can just say, well,
real feet trouble at the minute.
I was gonna
Have you done the
first place
thing?
for my birthday anyways, technically. You could just say yes,
It
right?
doesn't help very much, but yeah.
I was already living with you at the time. So, I mean, what's really the
Because
difference?
sometimes I have that trouble with my Switch,
You know what I mean? Like, what's really
which pisses
the
me off as well.
From like the current situation.
Where
Yeah. I miss Xbox 360 controllers. Why can't
Yeah, stuff.
So I don't really see the negatives
In theory, you could use that. I heard that there is a way to use
You know what I mean?
an Xbox 360 controller.
I mean, nothing has to really change.
So I don't know how.
You
Dual
know,
wield.
like, I am like,
Dual wield
like
the 360
but if you
controllers.
don't know how, then it's not useful.
multiple years, like 20, right?
I'm sure there are ways to look at things.
I'm more or less
It's
thinking of
fine.
on my husband's side, and it's going to be
Like, let's say Glock 19.
I once heard of someone using
Well, you know, I mean,
PlayStation VR.
nothing's really changed. Yeah, it's fine.
Scary.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing's gonna be changing, and he doesn't really have to worry about anything.
Especially if you add the...
She's, you know, independent for most of herself, right? You know what I mean?
Guy code.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
I'm kind
It's
of
been a while.
embedded myself in the sense where I don't really.
I know, I'm sorry.
I know. Oh, I was thinking it hasn't been done like since I've had my clothing change. So, you know.
My sister's apology and all that shit.
I mean,
so, you know, I don't really have murderous intentions.
Have you been working out? You look swollen, like swole.
Frankly, I'm not
Actually, he has.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
guarantee I'm not gonna cause him any issues.
I've been
So
training.
you're like,
More weapon shit.
so you're not like part of the Twinkie gang?
You know what I mean?
been told that there is actually.
Maybe when I'm not wearing clothes.
Mike, you got some muscular.
Yeah, he's got some
looking
muscles.
arms here.
I do? Yeah, I'm pretty strong. No big deal.
I,
Oh my god, you got individual control of your feet. Holy shit.
He would probably respect that if he was
You got individual control of your feet. I forget you have that ability sometimes.
Yeah, what's going on? Hey!
no, that's fine. I can't do that either.
I don't know why it broke. Okay, look, I can't even. I can't.
Decision's correct.
I can't.
No, please, wait. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I
No,
meant.
no, no.
I-
Hey.
Slash RP levitate.
Judgment on something.
I wasn't actually grabbing you, it's fine.
He would respect.
Oh, okay. Slash slash undo.
Control Z. Control Z.
Wait. Let me see if I can pick you up. I've been working out.
Decision. He respects your decision, right?
Slash RP lifts a little bit.
He makes a decision. You respect his decision. You
Only a little bit.
and vice versa. As he
Fucking. I can lift them up a little bit.
It does not
A
make
little
any
bit.
sense.
Ready?
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying, so on and so forth. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
I
oh, you don't
hold
have.
on.
You don't have.
I
Oh,
don't have it on.
I just don't know if he's
Hold on.
I walk up.
I think this bit's funnier now.
okay. Yeah.
Alright, do it again. Do it
yeah.
again. I'm ready. Yeah.
This is tiring to actually
Hey,
do.
my bad.
Really I've been doing this for like 418 years. Give me a second. Shit. Okay. Give me a second. Let's see if I can still do this.
It's like.
Voice accent,
Oh
fuck around and shit.
No.
It's like I'm trying too hard. Trying too hard to flex. It's like. Oh, I feel ill.
When was the last time you actually saw your husband? Like, honestly, when was the last time you actually saw your husband?
What's that?
Yes.
You know that.
Yes. It's really hard to drop it. I'm really trying to drop it.
You're not doing the thing.
I'm really trying not to drop it right now. It is very hard. I've been doing this for 418 years, mostly to fuck with him.
There's a lot of stuff just to fight with him, but it's fine.
Actually, about 3 days ago, when he came home for a little bit to rest, and
I'm just saying, he will see the text sooner or later, right? If you just send another text like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go with this," and you have a loving
He's not doing the
relationship, you'll
voice.
He's
probably
not doing the
accept
voice.
it.
I know. It's pretty fucking.
Yeah.
Let me get the right place. Pog.
I've been doing that voice mostly to fuck with him.
Finger in the mouth.
It was meant to be a shitty British / Australian accent.
Wipe that off on you.
Like, really bad. To irritate him mostly.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. It was like an inside joke from myself for like 390 years. Just to fuck with you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
No, you weren't doing that voice from birth.
I was not doing that voice from birth. It was mostly to fuck with you because I found it funny. But it does grain on the throat quite a bit, and it's really hard to keep my regular voice back.
Yeah, you've done it so long. You've done it so long, you don't know how to drop it now. You don't know how to go Patsio.
I can't really.
Or Cotsio. No, it was Cotsio.
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 Oh, let me
He
song.
just sounded. Yeah.
You know how hard it is to like keep my regular voice right now? It's just so hard. I just want to drop right back into it. But I'm doing this because I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you.
Oh, we should probably move out of the way. But,
Go ahead. Oh, this is so hard on my throat. Oh my god, why is it so hard?
Is it actually?
Yes, it actually is. Like, I want to scratch up my throat because it hurts. It itches now. It's fucking god awful.
You're
That
dumb
just
dumb.
stupid
You've done this
ghost
to
has
yourself.
stopped his voice. Like he's put his voice back
Oh
in.
my god.
Yeah, he's not doing his
Yeah.
British Australian. Oh bloody hell!
Well, mostly I'm just trying to
What the
convince
fuck?
them that they should just accept it.
Oh my god!
He's
Because
no longer
nothing's really gonna
British.
change.
He's no longer British.
Well, except for your voice.
I
has
can't-
changed.
This happened.
I can't believe it.
I mean, I'm doing this. I'm probably gonna default
Dilly.
back down
I
to this
taught.
conversation.
Were you there when I? No, you weren't. I taught Pete. You know, at the garden. Whenever someone salutes to him and says Dilly, he says Dilly back.
That's just your voice. What do you
So next time,
Good job.
next time you're at the garden, you go up to Pete and you go Dilly.
This is an actual issue here.
It's like it's like how sometimes I kind of accidentally start sounding like
Very
Monzon.
important.
The damnedest thing.
Except
The damnedest thing.
No, I'm just thinking about if I should
Imagine
Oh,
if,
Lord.
imagine when Amon's around and someone just starts talking about his aunt and then suddenly she appears. It's like magic.
Okay, and then I'll get
It's the same as me and Peggy Mitchell never being in the same spot.
Yeah. Well, no, not Yesna and I have been in the same room.
Oh, I
Not
mean,
Yesna and I have definitely been in the same
I've just heard stories, but like usually when he appears, like I wake up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to deliver the cooking book.
Ooh.
Did I send it through mail? I think I sent it through the mail.
Yeah, you sent it through.
Or did I show up? Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember because I've been really busy lately.
I think you just sent it through the mail.
You know who?
Yeah, I was trying to think. Did I do Amazon or did I like?
Because I'm just like curious.
Because I know I've been in
I don't think
calls with you,
Amazon-
right?
I don't think Amazon. I don't think Amazon sends mail for people.
You could just like I could no I mean.
You mean UPS or USPS?
Oh,
Well, actually,
USPS.
She isn't actually like
Yeah.
USPS.
I mean-
Fuck UPS.
The Royal Mail.
Yeah, the Royal Mail.
No. Fuck UPS and fuck FedEx.
Royal
No,
Mail.
fuck all of them, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Screw all of it.
Yeah, they can all be pretty
I mean,
shite.
I like the USPS. You know, they're
But
pretty
Sakura,
cool,
let me tell you the
actually.
worst one. Hermes.
Yeah, but they got
Never
this
order
funding
anything off
slashed.
Hermes.
Well, I mean,
Why?
Because they'll break, or they'll send it to the
They got
wrong
their fucking
house,
funding slashed.
or it's
No.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
shit.
because people are trying to kill it.
she's like a
Back
different.
in 2020, they slashed their funding and I don't think they ever got it back.
No. I mean,
You hate to see it happen.
It'll be because it'll be very weird.
I just
Yes,
Oh
have
my
a-
god, I'm
Like,
so good
come
at this
here,
game.
and then I remember
Didn't
everything
have-
that she does in this.
I put more effort into that. Than I don't
Oh yeah,
feel
by
good.
the way, I
into what?
you know that family text that.
Their first name is gonna be Phoenix and their
Oh,
first
Okay,
sorry.
Mike,
Oh,
just
sorry,
you know,
you guys are-
just be a dick, Mike. Good job, thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for being a cunt, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
Play off. Play off. You didn't know we didn't know. Okay, continue.
Every time I drink coffee,
So you know that family text,
I
right?
just say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Straight to the back.
I reviewed it.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time thinking. I even talked to them about it.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
I've accepted her apology. I'm fine with it now.
It's nice. It's good.
Yeah, like you know, they would have said that at the beginning. You know, maybe we would have gotten to this point. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
that would have been more understanding. But
Family
you
is
know,
terrible at communicating.
Yeah, we're
I've
fucking
oh yeah,
awful.
god awful. Yeah,
We're
very
awful
bad,
until it
very
gets bad. And then we're like,
I mean, like, we forgot to tell you that we had asked Katsu to adopt us because.
That's
Yeah, I legitimately. It's not that I didn't want to. It's that I genuinely
No, we're-
forgot after I had said it.
we're
'cause
just all
I was
forgetful little
teasing him
fuckers.
about it as a joke.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
reason. There's two reasons,
Yeah.
right? And I think Katsu would agree with me on the second one, right?
yeah.
Reason one,
Right.
mom's hugs are nice, and I don't know if our mom's alive or not, and I
That's
want
a good
mom
point.
hugs. God damn it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
The
fair.
other one is it's gonna drive Dexter crazy, but I also really want a mom. But it will drive Dexter crazy. It'll make me lose my
I
shit
also like
laughing.
Katsuo. Katsuo is chill.
That as well. That's like the top
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
That goes into with the mom hug category, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm still just reminded of our general like shit communication.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
Amon
absolute
was
dog
telling
shit.
me. Amon kept telling me. he kept telling me about you keep continually kind of forcing, oh, your honorary family on him, and he's like, he said he'd never agreed to that.
I don't remember very well either. Let me just adjust myself a little bit.
Especially he, because he said, like, no, I don't want to do that. I like your sister, 80, at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, no.
Sneak around everybody.
I mean,
But I don't remember
when
but
he told me. I remember when he told me that you made that offer. I'm like, I don't know Amon. Why are we inviting random people into the family?
doesn't
now?
he like have like a giant ass family that he fucking hates for the most part?
Yeah.
He's got a family of orcs that adopted him. He's got his actual twin brother. He's got the family from his mother's side.
Stool is
He's got a lot of family members. The only one he seems to actually like is the aunt from his mother's side.
No, he's not going to do that. But
Shit.
I was just going to make it spin around.
Yeah. And he's like, I have too many family members already.
Does that mean I'm better off than the big guy?
If I wake
A
up.
little bit dizzy, yeah.
What do you mean?
If you wake up,
I mean, I've kind of dealt with my family issues.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's something you've actually
I
resolved,
mean, we got
more or
other
less.
other things we need sorted now. So we got to work together to.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll feel?
We
I
got-
mean, as long as mom doesn't show up, yeah, it should be fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't feel.
I mean,
Because that's gonna be a can of worms I'm gonna tear into another one.
I mean,
If something happens to your
the thing that is going to be funny is he was so adamant against refusing the honorary family thing. If he and I ever actually get married, then he will actually be part of the family, and there won't be anything you can do about it.
That'd actually be kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I would tell him, you know, after the ceremony or whatever the fuck you do. I'd be like, so you realize you're part of the Kazan family now, and he'd probably go, God damn it.
I'm guessing it's the highway.
I don't know, but that's what I imagine. But that's not like, not getting married anytime soon.
I mean, like, but no, I am worried about the mom thing though, because I will probably flip my shit if I see her. I'll be real honest with you, if she's alive, I will probably flip my shit.
I don't know how to feel.
Right now.
Yeah, I know.
Put that up right now, Harris.
Well,
I'll flip my shit.
I don't know how to feel.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what
I'm
happened.
gonna flip my shit.
Yeah, but we don't know
I am
what
very
happened
much
after
gonna
we
flip
got
my shit.
thrown through the fucking
And
portal.
probably punch her in the face.
Yeah.
And kick her in the shins.
Why would you? Why?
Just recognized immediately.
Well, you see, the kind of same
I
issue
mean,
of like how we.
aside from all the, you know, not being there and just general pressure.
Yeah, I can't have abandonment issues. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I have huge abandonment issues. I've come to realize. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. You're my favorite twin brother.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
there's,
like,
there's a bedpost.
extremely
There's a
huge.
bedpost in the way, so this is very uncomfortable.
Yes, I can understand. Yeah. I feel full. Like I ate too much.
Ah,
Right. You're still my like favorite general brother.
fuck. Yeah.
Favorite
Yeah,
twin.
but like,
Favorite general brother.
but yeah, no, like,
On my leg.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, fucking abandonment issues is a hell of a thing.
It's pretty busy today.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
a lot of explaining to do if they're alive. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Yeah. Well, at some point,
I mean,
we've also got to figure out our whole respawn
Well,
point
you know,
thing.
that's kind of an issue in the fact that I haven't been able to, like, I've been mostly focusing on the inner workings of myself, trying
Yeah.
to better the inner Osa. Not physically yet, so I'm a new
That's
combat.
fine. We've got to do
I'm more of a lover, not a fighter.
we got to do a lot of planning anyway.
I mean, that's
So
yeah, that's
it's
entirely
gonna be
fair.
a while, but we can.
Yeah. I've kind of chosen the lover
I'm gonna
path for a
be-
bit.
I'm gonna be busy with.
I mean, you get paid for it, though.
Your question's pointless.
Then that's something
Which is surprising that I
we'll
chose
sort
a
out
lover,
later.
not a fighter role.
Later in the year.
What?
What do you
Well-
mean sort out later?
Well, we'll plan, and we will take back what's
Okay,
ours.
well, first of all, I would probably need to go through a training course with
Yeah,
them
no, that's fine.
before I try
It-
anything.
It's it's not an immediate thing. It's going to require a bit of time.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I can make a tornado kind of ish. That was just something I didn't know I could do in the first place. I have attempted that. I haven't broken anything. I didn't break anything.
No, I just saw it.
You would be so good at flying kites.
I hate it. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I hate it.
You hate the idea of being good at flying a kite? I suck
No, it's
at
almost
flying
that.
a kite. Oh, yeah.
Mary Poppins, let's go fly a kite.
I think a child in a maid outfit is somewhat inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest.
Especially
you
with
need
how sexualized maids get. And also child labor laws. Are those not a thing anymore?
I don't know. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know.
Probably not.
I mean, I've heard like, you know, like people like at the age of like 10 or stuff going off on adventures and all that shit. And becoming adventurers.
That's fucked.
I mean,
that's something that should be left to adults.
well, you mean I've also like, you know, I haven't personally done this, right? I didn't do this. But I know a person back home that I was friends with, right? That made a contract with like a fucking, like a 13 or no, 15-year-old, right? So we could be an adventurer or some shit for his soul. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think labor laws exist anymore.
No, probably not. They're,
Well, that's really not good.
Well,
I mean, the guy wasn't the nicest person in the world. But then again, I didn't hang out with a lot of good influences back home.
well, I mean,
to be fair.
yeah, no. But there's also a reality where some old professor guy sends like 10-year-olds out on a journey with like monsters.
That's also what I was gonna mention
Yeah.
too. I think we all know what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Oh, Pikachu.
Yeah. I mean, cause like, in Japan, like, I get it, like, they give young children, like, their first task, which is just running an errand for their parents.
No, errands are fine.
And it's usually something rather close by,
Pop to the shop.
to their home.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going to the store around the corner, getting some bread, bringing it back. That I think is fine because that helps teach them a bit of independence.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist anymore.
But
You know it.
little kids, preteens, teenagers being sent out on things and children getting jobs is not a good, or like, just like not a good thing, because like, it's like, you are 10 years old and you're gonna save the universe, kiddo, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a lot of
That is
responsibility.
A lot of pressure to put on someone who hasn't even, you know, hit puberty yet.
Yeah.
That's a lot to put on someone who can't even
I
try.
mean, we're the fucked up ones
Who can't
apparently.
see above the steering wheel.
Main voice actor's name, 'cause I love that guy.
Which guy?
Oh my god, I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I have no idea what the fuck Archer is.
Bob's Burger, same voice actor. For Bob.
He's Bob's
Can't-
Burgers.
couldn't
He's
fucking
Archer.
tell you.
He's the store clerk guy
Yeah.
from Family Guy. He actually
Yeah.
had his own live action show for a bit too. I don't remember.
Yeah, didn't he have like a
My favorite one is my favorite one's just Bob's Bob's Burgers. Like, you're my family and you're all and I love you, but you're terrible. You're all terrible. And
Yeah.
That's kind of what I have to say. That's kind of what I have to say about you guys.
Burgers into Archer.
Look, I ain't gonna
That was fucking
argue.
hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. Archer becomes Bob.
His name's H. John Benjamin.
John Benjamin?
Yeah.
Kind of fucking. Why would you think his first name just H?
That's what it says
No, it's probably
on
just
the
hyphenated
phone.
for, like, it's probably just hyphenated for like Henry or Harvey or something.
No, because I was gonna say, do I just like introduce myself? Hi, my name is H. John Henry. Fucking weirdo.
Right.
I love your voice, but good God, I feel bad for your naming. Oh my lord.
It's like a hair that's just tickling the back of your fucking leg. God damn
Question, do you have work today, sis?
Yes and no. I don't think it's actually work, but we've got to go scout out a location
Oh.
I think I have to go. I have to go in about an hour. So if you can do that.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had work today or not, because I was gonna ask,
You're not cringe.
if I could, send out my, since Cassier just gave me a new weapon, right? I was gonna ask if you wanted my
I'm
sword.
based in Red Pill.
Yeah.
Your Spatha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No. I like the
Cass, do you want my sword?
Nah, I got mine. Right. I need to.
Yeah, I like
Isn't
my
your sword
Kopesh.
just janky as fuck, though?
Keep it
I like
anyways.
No, my old sword.
Well,
Like, okay.
Yeah, keep it anyways, just in case.
yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
just
a
keep it as
backup.
a backup in case the new one breaks.
Okay.
Make
I
start a
still have my
collection.
rapier. I haven't.
Yeah, start
I
a
still have
collection.
the rapier. I haven't given it to anybody. Yeah.
It's like
I have
history.
a weapon collection.
Setting Michael's feelings.
Yeah, you know, just lightning, like a mixture of Mjolnir and Captain America's shield. It's just a lightning shield that I can just throw at people.
Don't worry about it.
And now that I'm not sick, I can also shoot people a lot more with the lightning.
Fuck yeah,
And
shooting
wind,
people.
so-
Fuck yeah.
Lightning tornado.
I'm giving you double thumbs up, and I know I look angry, but you know I'm.
I can look. I can look happy for us.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I'll do this. You
Yeah.
get one thumbs up.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, lightning tornadoes are fun, except I've only done it once, and again, that was me in the middle in the woods. I went a far away from your house, so I hit break
Became a
everything
woodsman.
Okay, you look like the one who's.
Yeah. Yeah.
You still, yes. Alright, yeah.
You're hired.
Because, it feels weird still, like being able to actually use everything and not feel like I'm gonna die.
She's a ghost.
I'm spooked.
Okay, he can't be that stupid, right? Please tell me he's not that stupid.
She's asserting dominance on you, Mike.
Do we have a body? Do we know if she's dead for sure? Have we checked for
Yeah, she
pulse?
jumped off down there.
Okay, well, if she's go, we'll just. Well, if she's dead, Mike, she's gonna need a host body, and I'm afraid it might be you.
What? No, she can't take my body.
Why not?
She needs someone else that matches.
Everybody wants a
I mean,
Small cat ghost.
I mean, you won't feel any pain.
But then whose body am I gonna take if she takes my body?
you can.
But messy. So definitely do it in the place that.
Hmm. I mean, we could give you. We could try and convince Rin to give you his body. Why not?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. No, that's.
Oh, wait, doesn't Rin?
Gonna keep their body.
Doesn't Rin have a brother? Well, no, that's. What?
I'm going to.
What?
Okay, you.
Oh, you gonna do your zoomies?
Yes, you.
Okay. Thanks for hanging
Good
out.
to Zoom.
Wait, before you come on, come here.
Trying to figure out. So.
Do we leave a corpse behind when we die, or do we just kind of vanish?
I thought you were supposed to shoot like a bomb.
Sort of like Ash.
I know you have the shit on fire first, like.
I should break part of my horn or pop out a tooth, so I have something to leave behind before then.
A lot of people use the safer method of shooting.
Will that work?
Yeah, because technically you're still alive. It's more sort of when we go bleh, we go into the wind.
Better like this, right?
But that, and then normally we would go back home for a time.
Just don't miss.
Aiming shit, it's not as easy. I'm not a sharpshooter like you, Monty. I'm a viewer.
But yeah, that's that.
I learned
Yeah,
it.
no. I mean, I guess I could do.
Unless, here's the thing, right? If you're killed by holy magic,
So you can learn.
then there's nothing.
Okay, this is how far this is. I should aim.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I think I've got my real.
So my horns grow back when broken.
Going back to the joke
So
voice. Yeah.
that would hurt though. I mean,
Yeah, I think I don't feel.
I mean,
teeth fall out rather regularly, so you replace them.
Yeah, like a shark.
A bit like
You're like a shark, yeah.
So I can just. Maybe I'll take out a few pieces. You know, maybe I'll take out a few teeth, or just pick up the ones that pop out.
Yeah.
Stop it at that point.
And clean them and save them for later in case of my death.
I would have done this and said no.
So that way,
I'll. Was another joke I was gonna do.
Have a Maribel tooth necklace.
I'll pop out 8 of them.
Yeah.
And make necklaces out of each. So 1 for each sibling, and then 1 for Amon.
But that's not going to happen. So.
Don't know for sure.
No, but I'm being optimistic. It's not going to happen.
I will say this though.
I know, but like,
6 straight months.
I have to be optimistic. But
I mean, like, I'd rather not be
oh,
dead, but you
I
know.
prefer you not to be.
I've got to be realistic.
I know.
40K every day. So
But
I'll be fine.
yeah. Yeah, no, I know you will be.
Maybe.
You're smart.
Saturday.
And Amon will look after you as well. You can look after yourself and he'll look after you. Yeah.
Okay, like, just let me know like nighttime Saturday, because
So,
I can't be at 2 places at once. If that
I trust in your
I mean,
ability.
I've saved 1 tooth already because I was fighting with Nadia and she actually managed to knock 1 out. It was loose already.
Were you in full like blah, blah, blah form or?
I also need to.
Okay.
I think I've got
No, she knocked 1 out and then 1 kind of just went right back to place.
I mean, like sin.
Did it make a pop sound?
Doing enough contracts where I can actually just get rid of this skinny ass look.
He's like, oh,
Well, at least I imagined it. I imagined it going popping
yeah.
back out.
It probably sounded more like.
It doesn't actually. Yeah. It's kind of more of a sickeningly grinding
Yeah,
noise.
but in your own mind, it's.
I'm not gonna look like a twig anymore with this shitty armor.
Yeah, in my mind it goes.
Yes, my mom made it for me.
Makes it a little bit less horrifying. So there's this guy named Ludric, and he is like a fancy motherfucker. He was at the meat rack.
Yeah.
And I forget how we got on the topic.
It was like in the 16th century.
I think I was talking. We were talking about tails, and he's like, you know, I have my tail. You know, hit somebody like once or twice with it. So he was talking about his tail, and I'm like, yeah, I usually have mine hidden because mine's prehensile, so I can kind of control it, but it also has a mind of its own. And it gets a little bitey, and he's like, wait, what bitey? And I'm like, well, yeah, because it's another mouth. Yeah. And he's like, what do you mean it's another mouth? I'm like, well, I've got a mouth here and here, and pointing out where I've got mouths. And I look back up, and he's looking at me like this, with such a horrified look on his face. His pupils are tiny. He's like, I don't think I want to hug you now. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna bite you.
But I have control.
Betray people by biting them when they hug me.
I can control my mouth.
I told him the only time I bite people is if they put their hands near my face rudely.
Giant fangs, all that shit.
I moved my hand too quick.
I'm fucking huge.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna bite anyway. Bite.
Fuck!
Yeah. I mean, I'm bigger than her, and I'm bigger than him. I don't know if I'm bigger than 80, though. I haven't really seen 80, you know. I'm talking about what I look like, actually.
I don't know.
Because I'm like 11 feet tall, you know, giant fucking claws, a giant fucking spike on my end of my tail.
Yeah, you've got wings.
Giant fangs. Yeah, I got wings.
He's pretty spiky. It's pretty cool.
I'm just teeth. I'm just teeth and bones.
I'm eyeballs. I see everything.
I'm sorry.
We had to check to make
No, you're not.
I had somebody give me a horrified look yesterday and say that they never want to hug me after I mentioned my mouth. So they're like, I think you're gonna bite me. And I'm like, no, if I'm hugging you, I'm not gonna betray that trust.
Yeah.
I only bite people if they stick their hand near my face and are like pointing at me rudely.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of that song, Why You Gotta Be So Rude. Why do people gotta be so rude?
You gotta be so rude. Don't you know that I'm a devil too?
See, we can make it better. We can make it better. Yeah. Yeah. See, we can make it better.
Parody song coming out. Gotcha.
Yeah, we can parody song it. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's fine if it's a parody.
I feel comfortable with this now. It took me a minute to just fight through like the urge of going back, but now I just, just keep doing this.
I think
Yeah.
I might wake up and get some like
What?
tea or coffee in me before I have to go to work. Not like it helps, but the process helps me wake up. The ritual of it.
I understand
I'm
that
gonna go
completely.
do that. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, I should probably go because I have like training in
You're
about.
just gonna leave me alone. Wow, that's.
I've
that's real
training
fucking
in like
nice,
6
you know?
hours or less than 6 hours, so I need.
You know, I was
to
actually
do-
gonna tell you something, have like a serious conversation
yeah,
with you,
we can
but I
do
got
that.
sidetracked.
We can still do that.
Yeah, I think we should
Fuck
probably
it.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we can do that.
I mean, there was that one guy that kept
Pussy.
shooting footballs at Mike through a rocket launcher. That was pretty.
Yeah, cause self-reflection's a hell of a thing. So I understand, right? Your self-esteem ain't the highest, and the things I said probably didn't help with that at that moment.
You had to say it though, like.
I mean, I
It's-
did, but I could have done it in a nicer tone at the time. Pretty much all I'm gonna say is you're not useless. Right now, pretty much from what I can tell is you're at a crossroads, man, and you need to decide what you want to do in life. No matter what decision you make doesn't mean you're useless if you don't choose the other one, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just
what it is.
figure out what you want. Like, you're not useless. I mean, honestly, your sin holds you back, but that's just because how you were born. You can't change how you were born. Because let's say you apply it, like you have the ambitions to apply yourself. If you do it, what's gonna happen to you, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the exact opposite of sloth is applying it.
It's
Yeah,
it's just difficult. I think
it's just a bad luck of the draw. I mean, and that's nothing. And that's not on you. That's just on life fucking you over. Honestly.
yeah,
Like you.
I don't think it helped where Ailey was the first, well, the older one.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, and like again, I'll tell it to her fucking face. Yes, I accepted her apology and stuff, but like. Even she said it. She had lofty goals for all of us, and she realized how big of a mistake that was, and it was. We can't be at your standard because people put you at that standard before we were born. If you wanted to be a big sister, right? And I love her. Don't get me wrong. She's my older sister, and as much as I hated her at the time, I still love her. But like, you can't have these expectations that you can meet because we're not you.
We don't have
Honestly,
that.
it should have been individualized for all of us.
Yeah, no, I think it's just I was the follow-up to Greed and Wrath, so Sloth and Envy.
And I mean, that puts a lot on your plate, and there's, there's not much you can do about that. And again, you got the bad, you drew the bad straw.
Yeah.
In life with the sin, and that's not your fucking fault. That's how you're born.
It just happened, but
It's like you defying your own nature. Like, you can't do that. Like, we've all tried that and see where we got.
it just
What
gets
happened
us.
to us when we did that?
Just gets us ill. That's all it does.
Yeah, we get really fucking sick. So, I mean, what you can do, right, is like to start applying yourself, I guess, in a sloth-like manner, is maybe do things from the background,
Sort of, yeah, just figure stuff out.
Like background work, and then work your way from background work, right? And if you don't feel sick, maybe push yourself a little bit more. And then when you start to feel sick, go back to background work, get yourself all better, and then go back to doing the hard stuff.
Yeah, I can always
Sprinkle it in here and there, right?
I can always go to a spa or something whenever there's been.
Yeah, I mean, like, as long as you don't do what I do, which is I constantly feed, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up and die every time.
Yeah, that's.
Because I've had too much. Because Pride is really fucking easy to find.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
be real honest with you on
It's
that.
stupidly easy to find.
Yeah, Pride and Wrath are really fucking easy to find because they're usually in the same fucking place, and I'm usually full to the brim and I keep eating, so, you know. But as long as, like, you know, just have a plan of how you want to attack it, I guess, and just attack it that way, then you're not being useless because you weren't useless in the first place. You just have extra hurdles to jump over than everybody else.
I mean, I can apply myself. There was the whole stuff with that Gary Johnson bloke who was last
Yeah, I mean,
career.
you've done it already, so why do you... Like, let me ask you this. Why do you feel useless?
I don't even know. I think it's just...
Because you're not.
I'd sort of been
I mean,
existing.
nobody told me to tell you this. I've just picked up on it with your general attitude. The lack of pride that you feel, you know, I can pick up on that kind of shit. You know, I'm just saying, like, you're not useless. I mean, you just have hurdles to jump over, and you've already applied yourself to things. Just
gotta
figure out how
figure
you
out
want
again.
to continue to apply yourself. You know?
Yeah, I've got to think what I'm doing. So then,
Yeah.
go from there. I'll figure out what I actually want.
Yeah, just, you know, background work is very important. A lot of people don't want to fucking do it. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh,
It's also a pain in the ass to better yourself.
Hopefully I'm not interrupting too awfully much.
Nah, you're
that's
good.
fine.
Giving him a pep talk, I guess, in a sense.
Well, yeah, no, I'll figure out what I'm doing and go from there. And
I mean, that's the best thing you can do.
I did unfortunately hear a little bit of what you were talking about. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, I just happened to hear it as I was
No,
coming
it's
along.
fine.
But, I don't know how much this will help, but you're not the only one who struggles with these sorts of feelings. You know, feeling like you can't do enough. Surprisingly, you know, despite my nature, I quite have those feelings often. I always want to be helping others, sometimes to my detriment. It's okay to let yourself relax. You don't always need to be helpful and useful. Sometimes you need to take time for yourself. And your worth, as I'm sure people have told you already, has nothing to do on how much you can do, dear.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, like, honestly, just... Let's say you choose to be the father route, right? Let's say you choose to take care of, I guess, the little... cat, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know how to categorize them. Soccer, yeah. Let's say you do that, right? There ain't nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, there are all, you know, consequences of doing such a thing, right? It kind
Yeah.
of takes you out of, you know, doing the old vigilante, making the world a better place at certain things, you know, and doing combat because, you know, they're going to rely on you at that point, obviously. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a dad, you know? I mean, don't follow my example because I'm a shit father, but, like...
I think it's might be slightly more accurate just to say guardian, because what I've seen while
Yeah,
watching over
guardian.
Sakura has not talked to him as if he's her father. She's his uncle.
Yeah, it's,
I think
I don't
guardian's
fucking
better.
pay
I
attention
think it's
to
more
them, I'll be real honest with
guardian
you.
at this point, I think, but
I think,
Well, then,
I think she's still
fuck it,
oddly
dude.
attached to Amon Ra.
That is a weird dynamic, and I would very much advise that. I don't know if they're a child or not, but they would not want to be. That man scares the fuck out of me.
I think.
I'll be real honest with you.
I think she's getting an understanding of it all, but it's just
that man.
Yeah.
Scares the fuck out of me, right? I have never been in met one person and it's been full to the point where I wanted to puke because I took so much wrath before, okay?
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. I mean, if you want to go the Guardian route, go the Guardian route. If you want to go the Vigilante, whatever the fuck adventurer bullshit, right? Fucking go for it, man. Like, there's nothing stopping you. I mean, obviously you're gonna have hurdles of being, sloth, and that requires you to actively do shit, but, there's nothing wrong with deciding that, right?
Yeah.
Ferris, dear.
Yeah.
Please don't forget that you can contact me anytime you need.
Oh yeah, I still got the coin.
You don't even need to use the
Oh,
coin
yeah.
that I gave. You don't
But I
need to
still
use that just
have-
to contact me. I'm willing
I
to
mean-
stop by and talk whenever you need. I'm willing to help should you wish. If you need a break, I don't mind, watching over your home for a little while. I don't mind
mean-
watching over the young one.
I'm not gonna extend that offer for the sole fact of I don't want to be.
that's.
To be honest with you,
That's
that's
fair.
a horrible idea. I don't get along with that kid at all.
No, that's fair. I think.
I'm just
At
gonna
least
put it out
you-
there.
At least you recognize that.
Oh, I recognize that a lot real quick. I did not get along
Instead
with
of-
that kid.
Instead of putting everybody in a rather tense situation.
Yeah, like I barely get along with my own kids. I would be honest with you on that. Like, yeah.
Well, from what I saw, I do remember one of them cursing you out in a public space rather randomly.
Yeah, feisty like a dad. Yeah. Both of them. I guess you could say in a sense, but that's besides the point, I guess.
Feisty is putting it
No matter what
lightly.
decisions you make in life, it's not you being useless. It's not you being not helpful at all. I mean, fuck. I don't always pay attention to it, but I know that you and Maribel talk a shit ton around here. I just give you guys fucking space. Ain't no point in me being in those conversations. I mean,
Also, speaking as someone who's been both a mother and a sibling, it's not easy. It's not easy being there for everybody. I mean, you get a little used to it, but sometimes there's only so much you're able to actually do without just messing up the entire order of all sorts of things.
yeah, like you being, I guess, like to sum it all up, like because I know you're tired as fucking shit. You just being yourself is all everybody wants, right? Nobody wants you to change who you are. But that's half of it, right?
Yeah. It's,
Everybody else is
I
not
would
useless,
say-
but the other half is you yourself.
I would say if you want to do any sort of change to yourself, that's perfectly fine. But do it because you want to do it for yourself, and not just because you think that it would make you, Don't change for anyone else is what I'm saying. Don't change for somebody else's approval.
I agree with
You
that.
don't
Don't change
need-
for family or anything,
don't-
man.
You don't need somebody else's validation. It helps, it's nice, yes, but you can't go chasing that otherwise. Some people are never satisfied.
Because
And especially you yourself won't be satisfied.
I feel like.
Because like the conversation I had right with you,
Yeah.
I didn't want you to change at all. That's not the point of what I yelled at you for. I like you the way you are, right? I just wanted
people to be there more for everyone. As you could tell after everything that was said with both you and 80.
Just want a bit more presence.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't need to change yourself to do that. But if you want to change it for you, not for any of your family members, not for anybody at all. Nobody. You change for yourself. Because I didn't change for you. I didn't change for Maribel. I didn't change for Katsuo. Sure as hell didn't change for 80, Malin, Perry, or Ramsey. I changed because I was getting tired of being an asshole.
I think one of the things is I'm still thinking about what our father would say and what he'd expect.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
He don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just go with that mindset. You don't just take that, throw it in that goddamn lake or river, whatever the fuck, the stream, right? It don't matter what he thinks.
I don't know how much this will help, because I know you probably don't know me especially well, but no matter what you do, I will be proud of you, because doing things is rather difficult. Especially if you're almost the embodiment of, the opposite of doing things.
Yeah.
And
nobody's. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm always going to be proud of you. I'm happy to watch what you do. You might be a devil, but you have one very full heart. And that's not something I see in many people, even humans. You
Thank
just
you.
want the best for your family.
Yeah, I just want
That's
them
very
to be
admirable,
safe.
dear.
That's the main thing.
Well, I guess like the last thing I'll leave you with, because I'm gonna go get a coffee in a bit.
Oh yeah, I've got to wake up. I'm gonna go to
Don't
a
listen
spa.
to anybody's expectations.
I won't.
They're only gonna weigh you down. People's expectations are gonna weigh you down.
No,
And you don't need
It's
that
not
right
incorrect.
no
now. Just keep being yourself.
I'll figure out what I want, and we'll fucking go from there.
Exactly.
I am proud of you, though, sir.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too, Ferris.
He's done good.
And so have you.
Now it's just
Both of you
figuring out
have
what I
made
want.
steps to. Both of you have made steps to improve your relationship, and figuring out what you want is going to be difficult.
I'll get there eventually.
You've got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Being immortal is rather nice sometimes. It really helps you learn patience. Good things come to those who wait. You eventually,
good at
can
waiting.
see the path that you're walking on with enough time.
I think one of my main things I want to do. I want to take back my home.
Oh, it's just gonna roll down.
Could you imagine an immortal with ADHD?
What?
Could you imagine an immortal with attention deficit disorder?
Oh my goodness. Sometimes I feel that way.
Fair.
Take back home. That is my goal, I think, at the minute. But that's going to be
So,
thinking.
taking back hell?
Just
Well, at
our
least they're very
family's home.
specific
Yeah.
little part of it.
Okay.
Very specific part.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's a bit dangerous without it at the minute. That's where we go back to if we go that.
Right.
Yes, especially with a younger sister getting into something rather dangerous.
Yeah. So I've
Especially how.
How'd you lose it in the first place?
our father attacked a neighbour essentially, and didn't go well. So they,
Retaliation, I
yeah.
assume.
Has the neighbor exiled you?
We were trapped for a portal before we were captured, so that's why me and the siblings were all like split up, because the portal wasn't exactly fully prepared. It was a rush job.
Which is funny that he didn't have your younger sister do it. She seems rather adept.
Yeah, but it was our father's choice. It's a greedy and prideful bastard. Which is also why he attacked the neighbor, because greedy. So, yeah. But I want to take it back. We have been sneaking back there, but we want to take proper control back from it. That's going to require figuring out who's going
So
to
you're
be.
trying to the too obvious subterfuge route.
Yeah. Take it back. We might have to make it. We might have to make some deals with
People that you don't want to.
Yeah. Just so we can get it back and not have to deal with. It's going to require a lot of thinking.
Sometimes very unpleasant things are necessary to ensure the safety of one's family.
Yeah.
True.
Because I mean, the
very
neighbor
difficult
didn't
decision.
actually take over our patch. He.
Okay, so he just ousted you and left it?
Yes, because it's more of an insult that way to the family.
Okay. So just go
he-
back, re-raise everything, go to war.
Yeah, he stole it.
Well, I would probably suggest. I would suggest a slightly more peaceful option. Maybe not go to war, but be adamant about absolutely not following in the steps of your, old family head, and trying to do things to prove it
Yeah, that might be.
rather than fighting.
Prove
Because
that you're
you
craftier-
all.
Prove that you're craftier than your father and your neighbor.
Or
Make
wise,
the better
especially.
deal. Make the better deal.
That's what we do. We do deals.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be.
You don't just
And you
take.
have to honor those deals.
Mhm.
Always keep that in mind.
Ah, yeah.
So
No.
never make a deal that doesn't benefit you.
Was there
that.
possibly some sort of useful asset that you knew of that you could potentially barter away? Even if, you
There-
might not want to. I think it would be better to have your home back
There might be something I've got
rather
to
than not
figure out.
look into.
Its full worth. Yeah. That's safe at least. I can use that. Yeah. That's something to discuss with the family at some point.
I'm always a willing ear should you need.
Thank you.
Especially if you have any dealings with souls. And I don't just take souls, I take them and, well, remold them into something new. But I'm not a stranger. And I don't mind being a wall for you to bounce ideas off of.
Thank you.
People do it to me often enough anyway.
Well, that's something I'll look into. And then.
I mean, they. No, go ahead, my
Oh
bad.
no,
I
that's
was gonna
fine.
ask
I
her
was
something.
just saying that that's something I want to look into, because I'm probably gonna head out in a minute. Because yes,
No.
It's
You,
that-
you do what you
Get some
gotta
proper
do.
rest, dear.
I just wanted to let you know that you're not a failure or whatever the fuck you've been telling yourself. You're Ferris, and you were dealt a bad hand, and I mean, not saying to use that as a crutch for anything, but you know,
but
it's kind of against every fiber of your being to do shit.
yeah, I know.
I mean, there's loopholes to
sort of-
everything, obviously.
We did sort of move on from this topic.
Just
Yeah.
thinking
But I
about other
understand
things. But I got to do a little bit of thinking about it as well before.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, it'll be something I discuss with the family at large, probably. But it involves.
Sounds like a sound idea.
It involves
I don't know
securing
how
our
you can
future.
get us all together, but
Yeah, but
you can get us all together, then yeah, go for it, man.
I think perhaps gathering the family members you can and speaking with them and jotting down the important parts that you've discussed and sending it to the others that couldn't make it.
yeah,
Because if you wait for everybody to be available, it's never going to
it's going to be pain.
Yep.
Right, but yeah, now I'm going to head off. Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, you
I hope you do well.
you just
And I know you're going to do well.
I'll try. I'll try. And
That's all you can do, man.
you
That's all
take it
can
easy
do.
and you keep up your training and doing.
I mean,
just
I
doing
haven't
good.
done any fucking training
Nah,
right now.
but whenever you get round to it, you
Get to it, I get to it.
I'd very much like to see one of my first friends, in many millennia do well in life.
Just try to. If I can see 80 and I can actually hear what she has to say, face to face after, I texted her that, like, hey, I know you don't want forgiveness, but I forgive you and all that shit. Try to hash it out better. That'd be great. But
Oops, goodness. No, come back.
other than that, I think everything's fine.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I think at some point I might, like with your issue, I might talk to Alistair about some sort of potential fix. Let's see what we can do.
Wait, what do you mean by my issue?
Remember, you had your surgery and all that.
I'm good, man.
No, I meant like for 80, there might be something Alistair can do. Or I've talked to people that I
You
know.
ain't gonna be happy about that. I'm gonna tell you that right fucking now.
no.
That shit fucking sucked.
But it might be safer for.
As long as you're better, even marginally, it's better than, well, the alternative.
Yeah.
I mean, how is she with needles? Because they said there was gonna be no needles, but there was fucking needles.
There was they fucking lied to you.
I was knocked out, so it was fine.
Okay, so that's right then.
They probably didn't want to stress you out any more than you already were.
Yeah, and I was also hooked up to a full bunch of wires and shit too. So if you don't like that, that's not gonna be fun.
No, so I just can't go charging around like she normally does. So
Now, go ahead and
yeah.
leave. You have things that you need to do tomorrow.
Well, I'll go say bye to people as well and then go.
I heard you need to do some scary things with your younger sister as well. Do not
Yeah,
forget about that.
I won't forget about that. I shall sleep after my training.
Because actually, I'm probably not getting out of that.
What do you call it again?
Ignorance?
What are you doing? Oh no, ignorance is not so. Technically.
It won't sign me.
I mean,
No, it's just not knowing.
He's just uninformed. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, uninformed. Lack of knowledge.
And generally an idiot.
Get the fuck out. Let's have a quick. Oh, my boy is on. We're gonna go raid my boy 365. He's a good lad.